guys, and welcome back to another episode of From the Newsroom. I'm your host, Ariel Adams. As we enter our spookiest month of the year, one of our very own Arrow staffers was able to participate in a Cape Girardeau haunted tour downtown. Reporter Sophia Davis has the story.
Executive Director of the Economic Business and Community Engagement Center, Christy Mershon, has been giving walking haunted tours for 18 years. Mershon takes the groups through history and time, starting with Cape Girardeau's origins. Mershon begins at the Red House Interpretive Center and explains the story of Louis Lorimer and the infamous Lorimer Cemetery. Next, she takes the group to Old St. Vincent's Catholic Church, an all-girls school, and ends the tour at the Glen House. The Glen House was featured on Season 2, Episode 8 of the show Ghost Hunters. According to Mershon, film crews were in Cape Girardeau for about a week.
They actually stopped filming for 24 hours because we did have someone who got scratched, and that's in the episode.
Mershon talks about her own spooky experiences and shares anecdotes from other people's encounters. At the Glen House, guests were offered dowsing rods to gauge the activity of any spirits who may have been active.
If there's a spirit here with us tonight, and since the rods are crossed, I'm going to say, if there's a spirit here with us tonight, please uncross the rods. And then if the rods uncrossed on their own, that would be indicative of there being something here, right? And so you basically just hold them.
There will be tours every weekend of October, including Booze on Broadway, which will take place October 17th. To attend a walking haunted tour, register at the Engagement Center website at engage.cmo.edu. For the Southeast Arrow, I'm Sophia Davis.
Get to know singer Amanda Kistler through Museum of Me, a social project introducing strangers to each other through writing. Reporter Caitlin Beach has the story.
Welcome to Museum of Me. Every day we walk past new faces with an unknown story behind them. This project hopes to change this perception and make us think a little bit more about the faces we pass every day.
First one is my necklace, and it's really special to me because my boyfriend gave it to us on our first Christmas together, and I always feel really weird if I don't wear it because I feel like he's not with me and I stress out because I'm always playing with it. The second item that I brought is this Daily Devotions for Women of Faith book, and I actually got this semester because mentally it's been a really rough semester. I'm pretty sure we've all been struggling, so I just read a page a day, and it just kind of helps me find my place, and if I read it in the morning, it kind of helps guide me through the rest of the day, and then I try to read it again at night just to kind of summarize everything together for that day. And then my third item that I brought is a picture that I've had made of my dog Wesley, and we actually got him this January. It was actually the Thursday of our first week back to school, and we really decided to adopt him because COVID was really hard. My brother got really sick, so he was kind of a missing member of the family that kind of helped heal us, I guess you could say. We were all really stressed and worried and stuff, so he really helped with that.
You can read more about Amanda Kistler by visiting southeastarrow.com. I'm Kaylin Beach, and thanks for watching.
On October 12th, the Symphony Orchestra opened the gala season at River Campus with a concert featuring a rendition of the classic Peter and the Wolf. But this performance had a twist. Reporter Olivia Tock has the story.
What is more exciting than a performance at River Campus? An unexpected appearance from President Vargas, of course. To introduce the Symphony Orchestra on Tuesday, Vargas shared some exciting news. The Holland College of Arts and Media received the Yamaha Institution of Excellence Award, which is given to institutions that demonstrate a commitment to innovation in music study. Vargas said SEMO is one of 10 schools to receive the award.
And at the time, they came and visited our facilities and met our faculty, our students. They were very impressed with the quality of the programs here.
Percussion performance major Ethan Brown performed in the concert on Tuesday and shared his excitement about the award.
I also did not know that Dr. Vargas was coming to speak. I just knew Yamaha was giving us, something. And so I thought that was really, really neat, and I hope he stayed for the concert because it was a good one.
The introduction by Vargas set the tone for the rest of the concert. The orchestra received a standing ovation from the audience. To purchase tickets for future concerts, Visit rivercampus.org/tickets. For the Southeast Arrow, I'm Olivia Topp.
When COVID-19 hit, many people lost their jobs, but there were some lucky ones who were able to start their own small businesses and make it big within their communities. Reporter Joeria Khalid has the story.
Angel Peachy Carrasquillo is the owner of the small business Sushi by Angel. Carrasquillo first began working with sushi after he was hired in one of the on-campus restaurants in Columbia, Missouri, and 20 years later he has his own small business. Carrasquillo began Sushi by Angel in March 2020 after he had lost his job. He first would have fresh fish delivered to his house by FedEx since fish was not being sold to restaurants. Carrasquillo was operating his business from home during the height of the pandemic and now operates from the kitchen in Sedona Bistro.
I work mostly out of the kitchen here at Sedona Bistro. I do most of my prep here, and then I take it to where I'm needed. Like people can hire me for house parties, and then I bring the sushi bar to your kitchen, or I can bring a buffet-style sushi bar.
The restaurant will be officially named Omasaki and will be opened in January 2022 on 430 Broadway in Cape Girardeau. To follow along on Carrasquillo's journey as a sushi chef, visit sushibyangel.net. From the Southeast Arrow, I'm Joeria Khalid.
And that's it for this week's episode of From the Newsroom. Be sure to follow the Arrow on all social media platforms to make sure you never miss out on new content. Again, I'm your host, Aria Adams.